Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki, the guy who takes on seemingly impossible battles and comes out on top, and here we are again with more Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. War Room Mode, the game in which we battled Jess, and we did so using Sonya. Yes, we took on a Tier 4 CO using Tier 5. It was as hard as you would expect, but we must endure and prosper. We do what we do to save Christmas from the evil AI. And now we go back to Tier 0. Why? Because we are fighting Mr. Moneybags, the other helper of Santa. And yeah, I guess all that money helped him take dire range from Eagle and his merry green men. But Tier 0, we can pick any CO we want, and you know what? I think Sensei could really help us out here. Helicopters for the win. Transports. We're also gonna need to put together an anti-air or two so we can take the airport and the base right here. Though, really, what we need is the airport. That's our main objective there. Let's go ahead and get to work on the anti-air. As much as I want to put together some helicopters, but they're gonna have to wait. I mean, I know infantry, mechs, and battlecopters are Sensei's bread and butter, but we gotta think about our personal safety. Air defense and all that. And just leave it there. I gotta ask, what even is the point of building from those bases all the way over there, away from your HQ? They're not doing much for you. We can fly, we love to fly. Mr. Moneybags is just throwing away that battlecopter, but his old man, his father, can build him a new one. Also, I was expecting that bomber over here, so, you know, thanks. Yoink. Go ahead and send them this way. Out of transport and infantry. Let's get a mech. Sensei mechs are terrifying. I suppose we should also get a tank. I mean, if we must. Well, no, given this current situation, I don't think we even need the tank. Mr. Moneybags is just gonna take the shot at the transport. What is this even going to do for you, Mr. Moneybags? Why is it all the way over here? You fascinate me. Choices we must make. We're probably going to need an anti over here sooner or later anyway. Might as well preempt that. Ow. Blow them away. That 40% extra firepower. It does great work. I would be tempted to try it were it not for the fact that that Neo tank is over there. It's good to know he's so enthusiastic about doing his duty. And just like that, he snaps his fingers and he gets more money. It all really depends on what comes out of these at this airport in the base. If he doesn't build anything there, we're gonna go ahead and just stop the cap of the city and go for it. Use some fighters of our own. I'm telling you, the AI is setting you up for failure. I mean, there's no real reason to be so passive with that bomber. I mean, what can I really do to stop it right now? The answer is not much. But, yeah, thanks for moving away. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Thank you! Well, no, we can actually do something about that. Alright. 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 Fighter. And some artillery over here because, yes, even Sensei, for as powerful as infantry, mechs, and battlecopters are, he still needs some ground support. And go ahead and put it right there. We gotta dust that missile and we gotta do it quick. That Neotank's probably gonna come back this way. Tank. Mr. Moneybags is just throwing that bomber away. It must be nice to have so much money you can throw it away. Also, that Neotank, it's still running for it. It's still going off to do stuff. In which case, we're just gonna go ahead and take our time. Oh, sort of. Don't want to take too long. Bye. I'm sure he was a nice guy. It's a shame we didn't get to sit down and talk it out. Okay, with the fighter all the way over here, we can still harass for a little bit longer. By which I mean decimate whatever's over here. Damn. 97%. I was hoping for the luck roll to take it out. I can't have everything. This transport is running out of fuel. That was money well spent. Moneybags now throwing away the fighter. Again, he's clearly got the money for it. His dad will buy him a new one. Well, that's not great to see. Plop that right down He's got the money for it. We all know it. Let's draw that bomber over here. Copter, more tank. Mr. Moneybags will no doubt use his power of money next turn. Bags is firmly of the belief that money buys power, and in the context of Advance Wars, he's not exactly wrong. He really isn't. Might even be one of the earliest examples of pay to win. More money, take more of his money. Coming up short again. Probably should have just had the mech strike this. Well, both tanks and the copter are dead. Hooray for us. Yeah, let's get a copter command out. Combine some infantry together, just give ourselves a little bit of extra money. Or in this case, get that extra infantry we can send over here. Money buys power. Again, he's not exactly wrong. But will this power-up help him? Hi, how you doing? Still getting bad rolls. We could do with a bomb or an anti-air over here. Put you right there. Resupply. We can go ahead and send this fighter over this way. Definitely gonna need to resupply this soon. We don't want to lose that. Transport copters are too precious. It's a Sensei transport after all, for God's sake. You don't throw those away. time, another fighter. Silver lining, he's just throwing those anti-air into the meat grinder, so... as well as the fighter. Mine. Let him have it. Another bad roll. Damn. What is with these atrocious rolls? Screw it, the copter can take a hit. Should probably prioritize putting some forces over here. It just seems like a really, really good idea. He says money buys power, but this isn't power money. He's just snapping his fingers and making more money appear out of thin air. Which, you know, that's still a really cool power and all, but it's totally different. so we put off shooting this down long enough. It's gotta go. Where's more good luck rolls like that? I need to see those. More of those. Park you right there. More copters. More copters. And another tank. Ouch. Mr. Moneybags, you're being a real dick right now. Just felt like you should know that. Yes, cheer for me. It makes me feel better. Oh, okay, so you can't reach. Alright, let's take the shot. One would hope so, Sensei. We need more money. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, pull it back. It's almost out of people. Notice how quickly the rockets run for it. Also, you built that fighter right there where I can reach it with the anti-air. Sounds like a plan, Sensei. Sounds like a very good plan. So, you know, let's go ahead and win. Let's beat Mr. Moneybags. Call it a wrap, call it a win. Boom. 1 minute was there, and next, just... God, it's gone. I know, I'm putting my battle copters within range of an anti-air, but here's the thing, there's only the one anti-air. It can only hit one of them. Mr. Moneybags won't mind too much. So many infantry now. Underestimate you? Never. I'm not being facetious, of course. His ability to print money, then turn around and use it to bolster the firepower of his units is something to watch out for. That was rather impressive in a way, Mr. Moneybags, but, what's the follow-up? those big expensive tanks and now they're gone. I suppose this is what happens when you can afford just about anything on someone else's dime. Probably gonna even need a Neo tank over here. Bye. We're already in a really strong position here. Getting ballsy. Gotta be careful about where and when you do that, Mr. Moneybags. It'd come back to bite you in the ass. 'Cause now one of those rockets is gonna die. Bye. Why don't you look at that? No more anti-air. What a shame. Those look so damn expensive. Nice, got the luck roll. How you doing over there? He's fine. I'll just continue to take properties that he's just left. There's just nothing here. Nothing to protect them. No one to say, hey, you have to have a warrant to search these premises. Nope. Not a thing. Alright, we finally got that medium tank off. Alright, well, time to murderize a lot of you. Sorry, not sorry. But you're in the way. More infantry to be used as money, please. Bye. Was it? Probably not. It's getting... In all likelihood, it's getting swept. Oh wow, it survived. Nice. Alright, should've saw that one coming. As a matter of fact, I did. That's why I was doing some of this stuff. Trap you here. Bomber. Rockets. Alright, now, Mr. Moneybags, I don't know about you, but I think this has gone on long enough. Like, you've really been dragging this out with your bottomless wealth. I suppose I've also been kind of dragging that myself, but with this being a big map and me keeping the attack animations on. For me, anyway. Okay, well, after 400 and 700 bazillion days. finally capturing the HQ. That is the only anti-air you have over here. My god. Let him have it. We killed the missile, we killed the anti-air, and he's got nothing to protect him. Love to see the roll. Well, at this point, we just take out whatever units we can, and then we cap the HQ. Mr. Moneybags, are you feeling small yet? Done. After over an hour.
Mission complete.
Even after all those losses. All the units that were destroyed. Still got a perfect score on technique. Yes, Sensei, yes you do. Sensei truly is incredibly powerful when the AI is not controlling him. This old man still has what it takes. But do I? Well, yes and also no. Yes, because we have to save Christmas. No, because we gotta stop here before this gets any longer than it already has. 1,000 barns for that one. Seriously, whose bright idea was it to make this map so damn big? Anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, long as it was, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leaving a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. With that, this is Heero Uzuki, signing off. Well, Mr. Moneybags, I hope you've shaken off the, well, what I'm assuming is something akin to rigor mortis after being under the control of the AI, because next time, we're gonna need your help. Oh, we are going to need your help indeed.